Hey, good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to the channel. I've come up to Oak Park, but I did not start down here today. I started up in St. Bernard, or started down in St. Bernard, excuse me, Elmwood Place and Carthage. But it was getting pretty warm down in kind of those concrete pavement urban areas. So I decided to come up to Oak Park where it's a little more green and it's going to be a little more cooler because I'm also in the shade of this gigantic bad boy right there. So we've already got a few trains, mostly Norfolk Southern trains because there's track work on the Newcastle District in the morning for about 6 hours. They'll shut the line down completely while they're replacing all the ties and the rail and everything that goes with it up there. I'm not sure when they're going to be done with it. There's a lot of track, and I mean, they might be doing it all the way up to Muncie, who knows, or Newcastle itself. Newcastle, Indiana, I should say. I don't know. I have no clue. I mean, I guess I could drive my happy butt up along that track to Newcastle and find out myself. Because I got another high school graduate in the house. The youngest, 18-year-old, he graduated this past weekend. And he's also, they're still in deep into the postseason run for baseball. They won the district championships this past Saturday. So they're headed to regionals in Xenia, Ohio. So that's going to be cool. Keep on watching them. So if you're up near the Xenia area, do some research, do your homework, find out where it is, because I'm not exactly sure, but I will find out. Anyways, like I said, we already got a couple trains come up here, mostly Norfolk Southern, all northbounds. Yeah, all northbounds. We haven't got one southbound. I just missed that auto rack train going through St. Bernard for Norfolk Southern, which is probably CSX, but it don't matter. It don't matter. All trains are train, and it don't matter what kind it is or where it's going or who it is. We're going to get it. Anyways, once those trains get here, I'll get the video rolling. All right, everybody, stay tuned. All right, everybody. Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Good afternoon, and welcome down to Ivorydale. This is where I'm starting her off today, down here. I'll probably finish it in Oak Park so I can sit in a little shade. We got a gate runner going right there and a Lincoln. Or is that a Buick? I don't know. Anyways, not a care in the world, I see. It's down here in Ivorydale. This is the yard track right in front of me, and it looks like they have replaced the rail on this side anyways. 61C. I caught the tail end of this the other day, and Saturday when I was coming home from the kids' district baseball game, which they have won district championships. They won a district title against Preble Shawnee. So they're going to keep on rolling. They play this Wednesday. And I got another high school graduate in my house. I could be able to film over here very soon because the sun is going to be going west, to the right of your screen. I don't know if 127 has come back from today or not. You can't tell by looking down there in their yard. Alrighty-o, folks. There goes 61C. Let's watch this traffic get across the crossing. Sometimes these trucks bottom out. I don't think this one will do it. Nope, bet I had a foot or so. But sometimes they bottom out. Here comes a semi-truck. Yeah, I think he's turning into Central Steel and Wire. Oh well. Well, we're going to see what we can get out of more trains. Stay tuned. Well, I just missed this guy. Probably M276 or whatever it is. He was in Tip City earlier today. I saw on the Facebooks, on the Books of Faces. I guess he just got down here or whatever, and I missed it. So it's probably what this is. Figured it's getting harder to film over there in Center Hill because of the sun. So I figured I'd come over here. I'd have it to my back, sit in the shade of my truck. So I'll probably be all right. But he is empty, so my guess would be it's 276 or 277 or whatever it is. I would say 277 because 270, the odds run south and the evens run north. Alrighty-o, whatever train that was, there it goes. Stand by for more. Alrighty, I raced back over to Center Hill. Walked over here just in time, gates going down. We got a train coming, and behind me is not a rail fan. They're already turning around. Silliness, but whatever. Here comes L425. Crash cars full and up front. I'm going to head up to Oak Park in Wyoming after this. Or at least go check out the NS, see if there's anything going on over there before I head up the road. Warming up out here, and we are going to reach almost 90 degrees by midweek before it drops back down. All right, there goes Connorsville local L425. All right, gates going up, and everybody is going to go about their business, and so am I. Going to go find some more trains, everybody. Stay tuned. All right, we got the gates going down over there, and Cincinnati police officer. Sorry about that truck. Cincinnati police officer, somebody pulled over. I believe this is E105 to Norfolk Southern train. I really am on my way north through Wyoming and areas. But I saw this guy sitting down there waiting on a signal, so I came up here to Carthage. I'm on Seymour Avenue. I've filmed here before. I wasn't ready exactly for this guy to come this soon, but hey, whatever, they're running them now. And I will talk about that. A lot of track work going on everywhere. I don't know if they're done here on CSX, but I would safe to say they are not, because it was dead this morning. And I know on the Newcastle district they're still putting down rail. Somebody said on the Dayton district they were getting ready to they just started work, so it's summertime. I think they did this last year too, at the beginning of the summer, the end of spring. They started working on the tracks. All right, there we go. And cop and all that, and all the work's done. I continue on my journey. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, I made it up to Oak Park with about 30 seconds to spare for another Norfolk Southern train. Now, this could be the one that I raced up here. But if it is, definitely a better view of the train. So we sir, you call it Clear Wyoming, but I don't know. All right, SD70 Ace with some Coke behind it. That's cool. I tell you what, I come back up here, or I come up here, it's cooler, it feels better. That's some Coke, more Coke. Yeah, I don't know if this is a train that I caught down in Carthage or not. I'm not sure. I wouldn't think that I beat that train up here. That guy had, I think, 4 locomotives, and that guy, yeah, the guy at Carthage only had 2. So this is definitely a different train. And it's a lot cooler up here, plus I'm in the shade. St. Bernard, and I was just getting hot down there. It's a lot of concrete. Plus everything's running on 2, which made me believe maybe 127, or is they're working on 1, who knows? Or there's a track gang on 1, I don't know. Well, Southern, followed by Norfolk and Western grainers. Look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. That's cool. Some of that heavy backer board. All right. There goes Norfolk Southern. That's been the name of the game. We've had a couple CSX, I believe. One or... yeah. Oh well. All right, there they go, folks. This is hopefully where I'm going to end it out today. It's nice up here. Stay tuned. All right, everybody. Guess what? We got another Norfolk Southern train coming this way. Like I said, they opened up all the lines. So they're seeming running them on CSX for trackage rights. It looks like we got to make some manifest. Maybe it'll be a good one. Oh, DPU this time. Maybe. We'll see. Are always great. Those are mineral cars, whether it be phosphate, cement, whatever. Huh. All right. Oh no, that's not it. It's a bunch of smaller cars, flat cars maybe, or Gons or something. We'll see. Gondolas. Gondolas and empty well cars. Huh, look at that. Going pretty slow. Yeah, I wonder if they had a medium approach in Wyoming. Well, rolls of steel here. 47,000 pounds and some change there in all of those. It's a lot of weight. Some moldy, rotten grain on top of those things, and it stinks. It's not often to get many locomotive wonders with Norfolk Southern, but you got it here. All right, folks. Let's see how many axles that was. Go over to my car and we can hear it on the defect detector. How many axles that was, because you want to know something? That's a one locomotive wonder. I don't see a lot of those in Norfolk Southern, but hey, we got it. So let's walk over here to the rig. And see what we can hear. Well, either it's not over the defect detector yet, or it just hasn't gone off. don't know. We'll wait. Oh, there it is.
Sector, milepost 13.5, track main 2, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axles 434. Detector out.
Huh. 434 axles, 1 locomotive. There you go. All right, everybody, stay tuned. Alrighty, gang, we got another Norfolk Southern train coming up the line. They're not moving too fast. And the funny thing is, he just called Clear, Wyoming. He just called Clear, Wyoming, and he's going the speed he is, so I don't get it, but it is what it is, I guess. Ton of trailers. They're all the Estenson Logistics. All-purpose spine car. Well, I guess that's what they mean by all-purpose. That's on a spine car. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he was going to stop, but he called Clear. Unless his PTZ's acting up, I don't know. Or PTC or Z or whatever it is acting up. I don't know, like, kind of weird. I don't know any better. I say that's what he was about to do, is put a stop to it. Looks like now he's picking up some speed. Whatever, that's weird. Yeah, he's picking up speed. That was strange. I don't know why he would slow down like that if he called Clear, Wyoming. There's the FedEx containers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, now he's picking up speed. How weird. Oh well. Well, folks, there's another train coming. It's right behind this one. So I was going to call it at this, but just wait for this train. Stand by, folks. I hear it. He's just coming towards Wyoming now. All right, everybody. We do have a CSX train coming on, I believe, Main 1. So that's the one closest to me. Nice, pleasant surprise. I'm going to call it after this one, folks. Head home, start working on the video. I know I haven't posted in a few days, but I've been very, very busy. Sodium hydroxide, solid. Alrighty, there they go. That's gonna do it for me today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for joining me. I'm gonna head towards the house, start working on things. All right, folks. We'll see you on the next one. Take her easy. All right, folks. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. I've had a great time. It was a quick one too. I got out at like 2 o'clock today and it's just now 5:30 and I've got plenty of trains. So I want to head towards the house, start working on this video, and also start working on some dinner. And M352, that's that last train we just caught. He just called Clear Glendale. But I got enough. I want to head towards the house. I want to get some dinner. I want to start working on this video. And man, the lighting is a little rough. I don't know what I'm doing in here. I'm gonna go over here. It's gonna be a little better. Yeah, it's a little better. Not too bad. But I gotta put the sunglasses back on. Anyways, I had a great time. I really did. It was awesome. Got a little warm down St. Bernard. Came up here to Oak Park where it's nice and cool. And I'm much cooler, but like I said, ready to head towards the house. Get something cold to drink. Get some dinner. And we'll see you in the next one. I'm going to be out tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to be out Wednesday because I got to travel away from home for the regional semifinal baseball game that my kid is in. So I'm going to go ahead and close this one out, folks. Like, comment, subscribe, share. If you haven't done so already, hit that little alert button for me. You get all the notifications for when I post, even the shorts. And if you have more time, please watch another video, because every video you watch really helps my channel, and it really helps if you just watch a couple ads. And also, you know, you don't have to watch all the ads. I know there's a lot on there, but that's YouTube that puts them on there. I don't put them on there. They kind of took that ability away from me, and well, they didn't take it away from me, but they kept it. But if I put ads on there, they don't get as much revenue as their new AI ads do. So anyways, and it also really helps when you watch it to its entirety. You don't even have to watch it, just let the video play. You know, if you get bored with it, just let the video play. I really appreciate that. I know our attention spans are kind of like, yeah, 15 minutes, I'm done, whatever. Sometimes it's hard to do the same thing. Anyways, until we meet again, out on the rails, folks. Have a good day.